So Sunday morning, tried to get out and do some planting, just try and get this field done, then see how late I want it to go, and then try and get hold of Titans, see if the 540 will be ready by Monday morning. But the tractor that they brought out, it does not have auto steer on it hooked up at all. So I'm trying to get a hold of people to tell me what I can do to try and get auto steer into it, because I'm not confident enough in planting corn yet where I'm not going to hate myself trying to harvest it come fall time. But my crop consultant was driving by, he seen me out here just sitting, so he came out to talk, and now he's in the cab trying to take a look at it, see what he can figure out. No one at Titans is answering their phones except for my salesman, but I really don't blame them. It's a Sunday morning and I've been giving them issues all week, so they probably want to enjoy their Sunday a little bit more before they answer my phone call. But yeah, hopefully I can get going and at least finish this field today and maybe move on to the next one and at least get started on something else. And hopefully they bring that 540 out. So it's been quite a few hours since I talked to you guys last. Titans were out for about 4 hours today trying to figure out the GPS and the auto steer. They thought they had it, and then they had to do a bunch of updates on it for it to work. But I've been planting for probably about 45 to an hour now, and I got done with that 120 over just behind me a ways, and now I'm on to the next 120. Hopefully I can get this done before I decide to quit tonight. I'm gonna push to do it. I will have to get some seed before I finish this field. But yeah, I haven't picked up the camera for a few hours because I got pretty hot with not so much the Titan guys, just how nothing is going right this year. And I figured if I picked up the camera, I would have some pretty choice words to say. So I decided not to do that. But yeah, we're back to planting again. It feels good. We're having some issues with the outside rows not getting enough bulk fill seed to them. I don't know if they just had some seed that sat overnight and might have got some moisture on it, so it got kind of sticky. But once I raised bulk fill up, and it must have worked whatever it had going on out of it. And once it did that, now works just fine. Nothing's going on with the bulk fill. I don't know if you guys can really see that with the glare, but these lines here show my bulk fill, and they're all running just the way they should. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys down for a little while again. We'll probably pick back up when I got a refill on seed. I had to stop. I got low on fuel and getting pretty down there on seed, so I decided to take a break, go have some supper, and then now we're heading back out to the field. Gonna refuel, reseed, and then keep at it for probably quite a while tonight. I'd like to try and run out of seed again, so probably gonna be going pretty late.
Here we are, we got the fuel coming in here, and pretty soon, next we're gonna fill it with seed. Sounds like after that, Nick's gonna let it rip until he's out of seed, which means several more hours. So finally making some progress here.
Hooked into the metal.
Yep. coming. I think that looks probably good.
Good?
Yep.
Yep. No, 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 one at a time. Don't let it pile up too much. Yep. So we got full of fuel, well, half full of fuel, got the planter filled up, so, and I figured out my prescriptions, so now that's moving the way it should. Can't get it to focus, but you know, that's full on seed, so should be able to go for quite a few more hours tonight. Just feels damn good to be able to go and not have anything going wrong, just being able to plant and not worry about nothing. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. I decided to give it up for, well, a few reasons. It was pretty hard to see out, and mud started to stick to the packer wheel, and the gauge wheel's pretty good. So, normally when it starts doing that, it's time to give it up for the night. Then my phone died, and the way things are going with the tractors, I figured I better need a phone, otherwise I'd have to walk a couple miles. But yeah, I got done with the 120 tonight, the other 120 that I was working on when I last talked to you guys. So today I got done about 160 acres, give or take a few, but that's not much. But considering I started at about 4 o'clock, it makes me feel pretty good, because didn't have much of a day, and just getting in the field and being able to go until dark, not break down and have to call it a day early, just feels really good. But yeah, we'll probably pick it back up tomorrow with the same thing. So see you guys then. So road 24 is acting up on me again. So I checked it out and couldn't figure anything was wrong with the unit. Just bulk fill's not reaching it. So I got in the cab, tried it a bit, nothing happened. I stopped, shut the bulk fill off. Now I'm gonna open up the manifold and see what's going on there. I don't see any chunks in it anyway. Well, we'll see if that does the trick. If not, I'll just have to bump up my bulk fill a little more. While I was out there, I did forget to check seed depth, but I don't really want to spend too much time out in the sun today. By just having sun contact on it hurts pretty bad. So, but one of these times I really do need to hop out and check it. Probably the next time number 24, number 1X up, I probably will. But that'll be in a little bit, so I'm out planting this morning and having some issues with the outside rows. I don't really know what's going on with them, but gonna check it out and try and figure something out anyway. We're gonna see if the bulk fill's still working. No, empty. That's what it's supposed to look like, if you can even see in there. Same thing as yesterday. This one's got a couple more in it anyway. I don't know if they can see it there though. Two. Number 1 and number 24. We had issues with them yesterday too. So nothing real. I didn't do anything. Well, they're still doing it, but it helped for a little bit just to get out and kind of mess with the hoses. I didn't really do anything. But I think I've only had the issue in the morning, and I think it's because seed with the temp change, they'll get just a little bit of moisture on it, so then that film that the seed comes with on it kind of gets sticky almost, so it's bridging up on the manifold or in the tube a little bit, because after you get that little bit out to the outside rows, it didn't do it anymore yesterday. It kind of stopped once I cleaned the hoses out. So I'm gonna probably keep going here, try and get it to that point. Might have to get out again and just mess with the hoses a little bit more, but this is something where I think it's just got to fix itself for the most part.
I'm riding along for a little bit here, kind of strategizing, game planning ahead for the next few days, the best we can with uncertainty about moisture. Yesterday you look and they say, oh, Wednesday it's going to rain, and now I look and it says it's not going to rain until later in the week. But one thing you got going on here with Nick is he's got quite the sunburn, which for planting, that's not really a good thing. That means he spent way too much time outside of the tractor yesterday.
Yep, that I did.
They make this product, it's called a sunscreen.
Yeah, next time why don't you bring me some out when I'm sitting there with no vehicle.
Yeah. I'll have to have your mom put that in the lunch pail.
Yeah. I have to spend that much time outside anymore this year. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, next year in these first couple days, just in preparation, you'll have to bring one of those like pop-up tents just in case you're stuck outside in the field with no shade for 8 hours.
one of those tents in a lawn chair.
Yeah, lawn chair.
So, just finishing up the first round of the field and haven't had any more issues with the bulk fill. It's all running right now. So I think I was right on the fact that the seed just got a little moisture on it and got sticky and just kind of bridged up a little bit, stuck to itself too much, because it's running perfect now. But I'm glad that's all it was, and I didn't have to call Titans out here for the 900th time of the week. But yeah, should be pretty smooth sailing now. Yeah, I forgot to put my marker out on the first pass, so this is going to be interesting.
I don't think you're going to get a 30-inch row here.
Not looking like it. Not even close. God. Run with this line and see what happens. It was about halfway down, put it back out.
Well, at least you got the marker out for this round.
Yeah.
It's a mistake you're only going to make once, hopefully. Alright, Nick's here. He's making headway, so I have to take off, but I'm going to drop back to the farm here and fill the seed tender, so when he's done with this, he can just pop up there and use the seed tender rather than having to load it all by himself. So maybe save him a little bit of time. So I'm gonna go do that, and he's gonna keep on putting corn in the ground. I got the seed tender backed into the shed here. I'm going back to look at the corn, so we're actually switching now. The corn we're gonna plant in the next couple fields we're going down to the 94 day variety. We have been planting a 101 day, so looking here at the labels, make sure we get the right ones, and yeah, I'll get this thing loaded. Of course, the variety we're planting next happens to be the one in the back now, so first I'm gonna have to move these couple bins here, and then I'll get to what we want, so start doing that. Up here filling the tender. Like it's about out here. Nick taught me a trick. You gotta, after you think it's out, you gotta wiggle these things around, mess them slide. Looks like we got about full, so I'm gonna go dump the empty bin over there, and I'm taking back off. So I'll come out later this afternoon. Nick will be ready for fuel, and we'll flip over to this variety. And he's heading out east of here 3-4 miles, and he's got another 120 ready to go. So here you go. I know you're getting lonely without a camera to talk to, so.
Oh yeah. Yep, I talked to Stan about the alternator is coming up with an issue. So I called him. He's going to talk to somebody and see what they think. This yellow one right here is the issue. So I called him and asked. Everything's working fine. It's just showing that it's not getting any voltage. But
Well, I better get out of here so you can keep going while it's working.
don't matter to me. So.
All right.
Yep. We'll talk to you later.
Catch you later, yeah.
Looks like my dad was a little late to turning the sprayer off last summer. No grass to be found in that stretch. Well, I got done with this field. I was just gonna fold up and go to the next one, but there's a sensor back here that is broken. Right there. That, let me get back there. This is supposed to go on to here somehow and help it measure where the bar is at in height anyway. So it won't let me fold the planter up because it doesn't know if the bar's all the way down or if it's raised all the way up. So yeah, now I get to wait for Titans to come back out with the part. They did have one somehow. So I think I'm gonna close the video out there. If you guys enjoy this content and you wanna see more of it, hit the subscribe button, and a like is always appreciated.